Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the
My best memory is the 3G swim at Kingswood, and the best teachers I've ever had is Mr. Taylor and Miss Smith.
I remember when we went to Stockdale Park and we went skiing. Me and Luke was first, so we had a race who could finish. And he tried tripping me up, so then he started running as fast as he can, so I slammed my foot on his ski and he went flying.
So take the photographs and still frames in your mind.
I remember when we went to Robin Hood's Bay and they had to carry me because I splashed around in too much water.
Thing about school was going to Kingswood with my mates and going up 3G swing because I had all my mates in my room.
I remember was when we all went to Stockdale Park and me and Amy were at the front of the line and we had a race, and as I was in front we kept taking over each other and she stepped on back of my ski and I went flying downhill and I nearly died.
Hi, my name is Scarlett and my favourite happy scare was lockdown.
My favourite memory was in year 3 Robin Hood's Bay trip, and we went on a spooky walk with a witch that told us all the stories about the town.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. Before in year 6 when we were singing on assembly, everybody was singing assembly in school. All the class were dancing to the song. I'm going to high school counselling. I'm a little bit scared to go to school.
One of my favourite memories was when we went to the Alhambra and we got sweets and we was all told to stand up and cheer.
Hi, my name is Lily Ray. My favourite thing from year 6 is the 3G swing and the zip wire. It was my favourite.
I remember at Kingswood when we were all listening to the leader and me and Nicola were trying to remember something nearby. Nearly everyone from the other school nearby was staring at us and we had nothing to do but laugh.
My name is Jack and this year my favourite part about year 6 was the practice Saturday when we got to play football all week.
I remember when I used to get 17 correct answers on my arithmetic test. I worked so hard this year and I am really proud of myself. By March I was scoring 39 out of 40 and I really enjoyed it. Proud of how I improved in missing angles, percentages and fractions thanks to Miss Smith and Mrs. Atkinson. I will miss my friends and I will miss all the teachers. In Kingswood, I loved the 3G swing, it was the best. When I started primary school, my first ever friend was Isabel Morrow. She made me feel more confident when I started school. Also, Miss Connors made me feel safe when I first started school. And in year 3 till now, Hermione and Maisie have been my best friends and they have played with me ever since and told me their secrets. Same with Isabel Morrow. Last of all, I really like Mrs. Tucker for giving me choir lessons and this will be my memory.
My favourite memory was when we went to Stockdale Park and when I went ice skating around the rink. Also when I went skiing and tripped up my brother.
And then I enjoyed when we got toxins after we did work on them. We got to play games and mess about with them. And I enjoyed it because we got freedom.
My favourite memory when I was at school is when we went to Kingswood and me and my friends we pulled an all-nighter and we did face masks and stuff like this sweets.
My favourite memory is when we went to Stockdale Park and me, Poppy, Luke and Ashton got lost in the maze.
My favourite memory was when we went to Stockdale Park, me and my friends was face planting the floor.
My favourite memories at High Crag, my favourite school trips because we did ice skating, then skiing and I tripped up my brother and he face planted.
Okay, my time at primary school has been, I don't know how to explain it, it's just been really fun and nice, and I wish I was here longer because, well, it's just a good school and I'm sad that I'm going to be leaving it. Because there's lots of nice teachers and nice principals and everything in my class that I would have liked to get to know better. So I wish it was because that's how much I love this school.
My favourite memories when we got to the finals in Europe.
Time at primary school has been educational, and my first memory from this school when I came into the class and Miss Meredith moved Maisie and I sat next to Daniel and I asked him what Mrs. name was and he told me it was Miss Meredith and I had the neatest handwriting and she said I have the neatest handwriting in the class.
When I fell into the mud at Kingswood, it was so funny, everyone laughed at me, even though they were blindfolded. And when me and Lily got the same room, and Lily came in, and she was full of mud, and I told her to get out so she didn't make all the floors muddy, and everyone started laughing at her, and she was walking down the halls laughing, and I was saying, right, you can come in now, I cleaned up, and then when someone had to take me off the 3D swing because I was like literally paralysed because I got scared to death of the swing and I didn't want to go downstairs because I still thought I was up there. And when I improved my English, which was a shocker, when I was annoying, Ethan and Daniel walked away from me and acted like they didn't know me for a while, like 20 minutes. And I was so bad at jokes and no one told me for a year. It was so funny. When Lily was annoying, she clapped and I laughed and then she laughed and everyone laughed at her. I got very good at running and I actually beat Jaden, which was so funny. And when we played police trap and Lily got trapped and she told us that she wanted to be the sheriff so she did not have to do anything. She could just sit around and watch us.
One of my favourite parts of High Camp was when we went to Kingswood. I like this because my group at Kingswood had a mud fight and my shoe couldn't then fit on because I had mud all in it. And my favourite teachers was Friday.
All the lovely and hilarious memories, but these ones stood out to me the most. Like our residential at Kingswood, me and Lily May went on the 3D swing and me and Lily were screaming for our lives while Miss Smith was just laughing at us from the ground. I will never forget the time that I was wrapped and soaked in the soggy, humid, thick paste mud that was in the bog. And I couldn't see where I was going, so I walked into the trunk of the tree and I fell into a puddle. I'm so proud of conquering my heights after going on the zip wire. I needed help to know what rope was which and I was hanging like by the thread and I literally swung across the zip wire backwards and forwards while trying to work out which wire was which. To the point where the Kingswood staff had to come and lower me down. I will never forget that in year 5 I met who was my best friend, Lexi. She was a bit of a chatterbox, but it's gonna get better. But I will still miss her amazing jokes. I will miss Miss Smith. She was the best at everything, and she was like the best teacher that helped me through everything. I feel like I could tell her anything, and I really trusted Miss Smith, and she was like the best teacher ever. So in my year 6 journey, I will also miss Miss Atkinson. She was the most funniest and best teacher ever. I love her assemblies. They were literally so hilarious. They were so funny. I will miss Miss McCarthy. She pushed me so hard into my work, and I've honestly learned so much more with her help. And I will miss her amazing laugh. I will miss this school and everyone in it.
Favourite memory High Craig for the 3G swing at Kingswood.
Time in primary school has been a ride. My first memory was when I made my first friend and my first teacher, Miss Kemp, and my first friend Poppy. I will miss my year 6 teacher, Miss Smith.
My favourite teachers were Miss Riley, Mr. Rami and Mrs. Kemp. My favourite trip was going to Robin Hood's Bay because it was like really fun. One of my other favourite memories was playing for the football team at school.
Time at primary school has been absolutely amazing and I have enjoyed every minute here and I will miss this school so much. Also my friends and teachers, and I wish I could have stayed at this school longer as it has helped progress in my work a lot. My biggest achievement at this school is in my practice stats when I came second highest in my English. My favourite teacher are Miss Smith and Miss Andrews because they are always there when I need to talk to them and they believe in me.
This year I've enjoyed going to Kingswood with my mates, and I liked the zip line when we got like chucked off the zip line, and it was fun. And I'm not scared about going to high school. It's like something that I've wanted to do for quite a bit because I know a lot of my mates there because a lot of my mates are older than me and they're in like year 8 and that.
Right.
Hello. My best memory in school was when we did origami hats and when we learned about Mayans. I really like learning about the Mayans. What I really want to do, and what I'm really looking forward in secondary school is when I want to do the cheerleading because there is something like that in Beckfoot, and I want to do football a little bit.
Enjoyed my time with High Craigs.
Always remember all the teachers and I will never forget all the trips I have been on. I have enjoyed Kingswood because we went on the 3D swing. I also enjoyed Miss Riley, Miss Vivian, and teacher. I enjoyed staying at the school and I enjoyed all the teachers I have been with and talking.
My favourite memory is in Goulburn Hall because there it was a lovely experience. There we got mansion, the food was okay and the beds were okay too. I had the best room with like 2 major big windows, and in our room we had Harry, we had Ahmed, we had Mackenzie, we had me and somebody else, and then we had a massive sleepover and ate some treats.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say